parked myself right by a wall. For a reason, because I didn't want to accidentally continue the story. There we go. Story continuation now. I think the scene or the upcoming scene makes me uncomfortable. No, it's upcoming scene, okay. Makes me very uncomfortable. And you'll know why when you see it. Nice and blue.
Wow, this place has such a nice atmosphere. But for a place that's supposed to be chalk white, everything here looks pretty gray.
In the Dark Ages, Heimdall was struck by a disaster. The Emperor at the time moved the citizens here and made it the new capital. Back then, this place was a brilliant shade of white.
You sure know a lot. Of the 5 big cities in the Empire, this one has just as rich a history as Heimdall. Actually, since Heimdall has been rebuilt before, it may be safe to say this city takes first place for historical buildings.
Oh, wow.
I was not aware of all that.
You probably don't care about the history, do you, Brett? A lot of history talk.
Major?
Instructor Claire?
Is something wrong?
No.
Kinda.
I was just thinking how long it's been since my duties last took me here. Marquis Hyarm's mansion is located past the cathedral in the back of the Northwestern District.
As I said, there's a
I
lot
can guide you
of
there.
things
We'd
the game
appreciate it.
does. Oh yeah,
Thanks.
I accidentally finished a side quest without accepting it.
How the hell?
It is a quest that's kind of annoying too. I'm glad I finished it already. So when we get to that point, I'll just accept it and turn it in. It's a fishing quest. I love the fishing, but it is RNG if you're going to get the fish you're looking for. And I caught 3 of them during my grinding session. Nice and shiny.
Thank you all for coming.
Cool. He's a chill dude. I got feedback with
I
you
am
and
Fernand Hyarms, the one in
Got it.
charge of the Sutherland province's well-being. It's good to see you again, Reen. It's been some time. I hear you've been taking care of my son, Patrick.
Yeah, he's the father of the douchebag. Remember him?
It's good to see you again, too.
Yeah.
But about Patrick, it's quite the opposite. He's been a good friend and helped me out a number of
I think
times.
Patrick's became a better character after
I'm
the fight
sure
game.
he would be honored to hear that. Were you aware he's currently helping out in Ordis?
Actually, yes. He came with me when I first went to the branch campus. We caught up during the train ride. Oh, and it's good to see you too, Celestin.
Indeed, Master Reen.
I forgot that's how you pronounce that character's name.
I returned to St. Ark last year, leaving Master Patrick at the school. But it seems he grew up wonderfully in my absence. I can't thank you and his other classmates enough, Master Reen.
Really, I didn't do much. Let me introduce the students of Class 7 Special Operations.
And now you can kind of see why I don't like Rain too much in this game.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Una Crawford.
His character kind of got stagnant after the first
I'm
game.
Kurt Vander. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Altina Orion. Nice to meet you.
All the other characters had better development than he does.
So this is the new Class 7. I wasn't expecting to find a son of the Vander family here. I'm indebted to your father. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Thank you for your kind words.
Now, Major Reveld. Would you mind if I saw to Reen's business here first?
Not at all.
Her hair is clipping
I
through
would
her
actually like to
hair
hear the
tie.
details myself. Would it be okay if I stayed and listened?
Yeah, I see it.
That's bugging me
That's
now.
perfectly fine.
This is my first time ever noticing that bug.
Marquis Hyarms,
Yeah.
we're here to report that we, the Thor's Military Academy branch campus, have begun our field exercises in Sutherland.
I guess playing the game once really,
Understood.
I didn't really
I
care for the
expect
time.
great things
But
from
now
you.
I'm looking at all the
Request,
details.
if you would, Celestin.
Yes.
I've
Please,
turned it
take
on to
this.
auto for right now, so they can just talk
Yeah,
while
dude.
we... Oh, back off auto. I only turn it on to auto when there's voice dialogue. Oh yeah, you don't know what the suspicious monsters are in this game, do you? Or at
No,
least
I
this
don't.
chapter. You've seen them before. Wait, no, you haven't. Never mind. No, yes, you have. They showed up in the first game, in the prologue.
Okay, yeah.
The Archaisms.
Yep.
And now Tina knows what they are, but Yuna and Kurt don't. Time to talk about the second game a little bit with Altina's history. The reason Altina knows is because she was part of the villain group of the second game that worked with the group that made the Archaisms.
Okay.
I say worked with the villains because she really had no choice in the say. Because she was just doing orders, she didn't really have emotions at the time. Kind of like she does now. Her emotions develop over this game and the next game. I think the next game is actually much better in certain ways and really, really bad in others. We'll get to that as soon as we get to it. I'll say this: where this game excels, the fourth game is even better. Where this game has its weaknesses, same weaknesses in the fourth game too. And I want you to know your opinions as we get through it. So what do you think of the combat so far?
It's pretty good.
That's actually one of its strengths in my opinion, because I guess I'm a Final Fantasy nerd. That's why I can get into these so much easier. Because I know Final Fantasy VII well enough that this game mechanically is super, super similar to that game.
Yeah.
Not the remake. I'm talking about the original version of 7. I don't think you played the original version of 7, have you, Brett?
No, I did not.
It's on the PS4 store if you want to buy it. The game is dated. Let's just say that. I can't do this quest anytime soon. Oh, this one. This one's a weird one. And this is the quest I accidentally finished right here.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Again, fishing minigame. So I'll show you how I got later. Well, no, I showed you the fishing minigame already, so you just know what it works like.
Oh, gosh.
This is gonna be the gameplay loop. And this is actually how the first game played.
Mm-hmm.
But much, much slower. This game is actually pretty fast in its point-to-point areas. And if you're wondering what the measurement system is based off of, it is based off the metric system.
Okay.
So, but I don't know what each term represents in the metric system in this game. I haven't got that deep into it yet. But I think I think Arge is like a meter, and Selge is maybe slightly longer, maybe. No. Yeah, I need to relook at my metrics again. Then I will be able to tell you what each one is. I don't remember the metric system too well. I should have memorized it much better. Well, I haven't had to use it in a long time, that's why. I'll finish both quests in this town before we really get going anywhere. Ah, look at the first game graphically. So weak. PS3 tech. Yeah, the first two games were based off the PS3 versions, or the PS4 versions were, which the PS3 versions were based off of the PS Vita.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these games were originally handheld.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember. I have the Vita. I never played it anymore.
Shiny floor. I wonder if this is a. I wonder what kind of trick they did to keep this at a high FPS for the shiny floor. I wonder if this is a. This is not real time, I'm pretty sure. But it acts like it.
Yeah.
What was it called? Pre-baked? I forget the term. For something like that. We're only talking about lighting. So what do you think of the music of this sound?
It's pretty good. I mean, you know, I can't complain I can't complain much about it, I guess.
There is one song I do love, but it doesn't play until the fourth game. And if it does play in the third game, I know the boss is attached to, which is a pain in the ass to fight. BD's tied to one of the worst. We'll read that later. He's attached to one of the worst fights in the game because of his gimmick. I really, really hate the character's gimmick. I'll tell you what it is if you want to know right away.
Yeah, go ahead.
It doesn't give away who the boss is if people that haven't played the game. This character will inflict a stat higher than burn. I call it super burn. And in 3 or 4 turns, it will instantly kill you. Because it does like 25% of your HP, total HP per turn, until you dispel it. And now you can see why I find him frustrating.
Yeah, definitely.
I have to use a turn to dispel his move, which delays my character, so I have to constantly be healing up to that point. You have to use a reactive fight against him at first until you dispel it, and then you can go proactive against him. I already caught it. Thanks for the fishing bait. I don't need it. I remembered this quest, so that's another reason I kind of did all the fishing, to be honest. How is she even a maid? She can't cook. Oh, that's probably why I love the side quest so much. Oh yeah, I can't go anywhere really right now. No. I keep hitting the wrong button when I want to go first. This way. Did you just swallow something?
No, I coughed.
I mean, before that.
Yeah, I swallowed my dip.
Because I actually heard that swallow.
That's funny.
What?
Oh, my sister. Oh well, you know, my half sister
Yeah.
sent me a video of her kid. She's running through the hallways at his preschool, yelling, "I pee-peed!" Like it's it's his first time using the toilet.
By himself?
Yeah, and he's so excited. It's just, yeah.
You can understand that.
Yeah, I do.
Kids are adorable. If they're not frustrating. Hey, Mont.
Oh yeah.
The chain smoker of a character.
Does he smoke weed or something?
No, the only reason I get a chain smoker out of him is because of his voice actor. The voice acting that they gave him is a very, like, Leonard Nimoy styled voice.
Yeah.
With that gruffness of someone that has smoked for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if they meant to do that in the dub. I don't know. I need to go back and listen to his Japanese VA and see if they did the same thing. I don't think they did. I actually don't listen to the Japanese version of these games too much. Because I like the English dub too much. I'm pretty sure I have the Japanese dub in this game. Oh yeah, the Black Records. I'm not going to be finding them all this chapter. But that's for the second game. Oh boy, the second game.
You know I have a pony. You know I have a ponytail now.
For some reason, I kind of could see you wear one.
Yeah, you can.
Let's talk about the third game. I mean, the second game, and it's bullshit. That makes you do.
There's a breeze coming through here.
I can smell flowers too.
That must be coming from the fields along the Western Highway.
There is a secondary dungeon in the second game, but do you know what the requirements are?
What?
New Game Plus, collect all the Black Records, all 10 of them, I believe it was 10 in the game, and give them to a certain character on a certain date. And then the dungeon opens up to the player.
Stupid. You don't even know.
Yeah, in your first playthrough, how are you supposed to know all that?
It's just the luck of the draw.
Well, that's why they locked it into the New Game Plus run. You have to do it in the second playthrough.
To me, you would have to do it. You have to at least play the game like 100 times and do it different ways to actually get that to happen.
No,
you know,
they have them in certain locations. All the things you need are in specified locations.
Yeah.
Yes, but how is a player supposed to know that without looking up?
Yeah.
I still haven't done it yet on my playthrough of the second game. But I heard the dungeon's actually really fun to play through. What was I looking for again? Oh, I'm looking for stuff that the fourth game gives me much earlier.
Oh, gosh.
I'm so used to the fourth game and its mechanics. The fourth game has so many good mechanics in it that I don't get to unlock until later. Hey, Vivi. You can tell in my voice I don't like her.
Why not?
She's playful, but she's only that way to get scoops on people. Yeah, she wants stories.
You don't say.
She's a reporter.
Yeah.
Have another drink. Do you have any other good stories?
Here you go. This is the sad thing I don't like her for. And her weird relationship with Rain. Because she likes to play with Rain a lot.
Oh my gosh! Rain!
And I like her twin sister more.
I wish one of the characters would just start picking their nose, just randomly.
I heard you got a job at
I
Thor's
think
Branch
there
campus.
is one in the game series. I just don't
Oh
remember
my
which
God.
character.
Nice to meet you all.
You know
I'm
how
Ivy.
sometimes
I
they
went
do
to
that,
school
you
with
know,
your
in
teacher.
anime.
Yeah.
Back when we were
Some
students,
guy in the corner
Reen
picking
and
his
I
nose.
I think it might
a
no,
real
no, it was
hot and
Ash.
heavy
He's too good
relationship.
for that.
It turned into a huge scandal. But now I'm an up-and-coming journalist.
And everyone loves to get Rain in trouble with his students. Now you can see why I don't like her already. They got her character really good here, and
Yeah.
I like her coworker better. Which you don't get to meet him until later on. No, you know him. He had a side quest attached to him in the first game.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Remember Rex?
Yeah, I do.
I like him a lot in this game, in the series. He's actually a much better photographer because he actually asked the girls if they want him to take a picture of them. Now, he's
Good.
learned. He's not a sleazy photographer anymore.
So, have you watched any Kenobi?
No.
You're not? Oh my gosh, it's the greatest show ever.
Oh, good thing you brought Star Wars up. I was about to bring
Yes.
it up myself. Apparently, in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, there is a hint of Star Wars in there.
Of course, it's Disney.
The only reason people are saying that is because there is a object that looks like a STST's foot.
Okay, oh shit.
We don't get a full picture of it, so we aren't guaranteed it.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
But I'm not going to believe that until I see an actual STST or AT, whatever they're called in Star Wars. That was on Endor.
Oh yeah, yep, the chicken walkers.
Yeah. I don't know if I got the name right.
I just call them chicken walkers. I've never called them by their real name.
Yeah.
Even in Star Wars Rebels, I call them chicken walkers.
Well, I mean, I would love to see the main character fight Darth Vader. That'd be an awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be an awesome boss fight.
Well, isn't Kingdom Hearts owned by Disney?
Half and half.
Yeah.
It's
So they have the company that made Kingdom Hearts has the rights to Star Wars.
yes. Well, they did a character with lightsabers in the second game.
Yeah.
We still need to play the third one, and I want to play the third one before the fourth game comes out. But well, we have a lot of time before the fourth game comes out, knowing Square Enix.
I thought you don't support Disney games.
Kingdom Hearts is an exception for me. Because it's not fully Disney, it's crossed over with Square Enix titles I love. Like, Final Fantasy and the Road to Endview games are crossover with that.
Yeah.
And the main character is not owned by Disney. No, technically they are owned by Disney, but Disney does nothing with the character.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
they see it as Nomura's character, and they don't do anything without Nomura's permission. And that's the one thing I will say Disney does right. They will ask permission before they use a character. There's a side quest in there? I completely forgot about that quest. Oops. Oh, I know where this quest is at now. The kitty cat quest. Are you ready to chase a kitty cat?
Not really, but what the hell? Let's do it.
Yeah. The uncomfortable scene is in going to the next town. I remember what it is now.
Is it really disturbing?
It is uncomfortable for reasons I can't describe.
Okay.
I can't put into words, I should say. Without becoming a blabbering idiot. Trying to describe it.
Got it.
It might not be disturbing to you, but for someone that is used to the game series that doesn't do that stuff generally. It is weird to see them do that joke. Because this series has its sense of humor, but
Yeah.
Cold Steel really went into that sense of humor that I hate.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll say is one of my favorite lines from Trails in the Sky FC was in the in the prologue chapter, where Estelle was getting all into herself, and her future boyfriend told her to not get on her high horse, but then he corrects himself, saying, "Don't get on your high pony."
Huh.
It's a play on the word.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese play on word. It doesn't translate over into English too well. They did the best they could for the translation. And Trails in the Sky SC has a story to it. The story's amazing though, but depressing as hell.
Oh gosh.
This is why it's scary. Do you know what happened with the translators of the second game? Of this whole entire series? One of the translators was about to commit suicide from the game.
This game?
No, from Trails in the Sky, the second chapter.
Why?
Because of the stuff it talks about and context in it. And he overworked himself to get the dub out. Yeah, this series, in and outside the game series, has a body count.
People commit suicide after playing it?
No. It's just because of how messed up the writing got in the second game. They talked about a character that has certain things happen to her when she was super young. That they don't fully discuss it until the third game. But she becomes a psycho and tries to, and she wields
perfect sense.
She wields a scythe too. She's a psychopath, and her nickname was Angel of Slaughter.
Well, I mean, she was.
You don't know what she had to deal with.
Well, I'm going to assume it's the one that everyone thinks about when it comes to. Yeah.
Well, listen.
Anyway.
Go ahead, use your words. I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Is it really appropriate to say that word, dude?
Go ahead. I'm pretty sure you're wrong, but you're close.
Okay.
She was sent to a whorehouse.
Holy shit. Okay.
And then Joshua came with another character and basically rescued her by killing everyone that worked there.
Holy shit.
And this happened to her when she was like 4 or something. 4 or 6.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
But at the end of the series, I know it happens in Crossbell. She gets adopted by Joshua and Estelle, like as a sister, and she becomes better. She's a better person, but she's still messed up in the head.
I'm eating munchies. I'll turn my mic off.
But she knows good. She knows bad and good, and she understands what she did was wrong, kind of thing. Oh, my phone's fully charged finally. Yeah, we're on side quest mode now.
Bacon.
Okay. I just came from there.
Bacon.
I can't. So once I don't get my favorite ability unlocked yet in this game. I want my subquartz now, game. Give it to me. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
You know the Master Court system, where the Master Court slows up, right?
Yes.
There is a slot underneath of it that is a sub-Master Court.
Okay.
And I don't have access to it because it's actually very useful at this point.
This is their department store? People here must be loaded.
It is marketed toward the nobility, but there's no need to worry about that. Let's go in.
Okay, then.
Sorry, every time those pop up, I like to listen to them talk. This game is very talkative.
I guess military gets special privileges?
Not really.
That's stupid. What the hell?
And they're students, so they shouldn't be getting it. Why is it... Did I not upgrade my character's defense yet? Or did I know... Well, I lose...
Would Rean get special discounts for, like, stores and stuff?
No. I don't need 8...
Military.
He is, sort of. It's hard to explain with Rain's situation. I don't need my ADF town, but I need my defense up. And my strength up. Why does it raise my strength? Then. That's the one thing I don't understand. I can easily get that money back. Should I start... I can do this one quickly. This is main quest. I'm actually going to main campus, but due to dialogue, they see it as the blue color, if you're wondering. Oh yeah, how can I say this without making this sound weird? He is in the... As a weaponsmith and weapon salesman, he is also able to get information from other people and other informants. And no, he's not a spy. They're not spies, they're just information brokers, if that makes sense.
Perfect sense.
I think there's a quest in this game or in this next game that has one of those characters you have to chase down because they sold you fake information. And I don't really care about the dialogue because I've already read all the dialogue in this game at least once. So I'm not going to do all the dialogue because I'll add so many hours into this game if we do that. I mean every character's dialogue, even all the NPCs have their own dialogue. And they'll add 100 hours easy to this game.
I think it's just buffering on my end. It's working, still running pretty good.
Alright. I told you that connection was on the low end right now, so that's to be expected. We're not in any real main cutscene or boss fight, so I don't care. We're just running around town and doing quests and helping people out. Nope. What button did I... No. Oh, that's how I bring that up. I actually never knew that until now.